Grown Man Record Night is broadcasted in front of a live studio audience.
Kachonga.
Kachongaville. Hey, yo.
Kachongaville.
Hit the chord.
We're in,
yeah, buddy.
There we go.
Woo!
We're good.
Coming all the way live.
That's what happens when you do a live internet program television.
Yeah. Through the intraweb.
We got the Bossman joining us tonight.
Big time.
Steve Fever's got a gig with his band.
Yep, and he's suspended.
He's suspended for mentioning that jars of clay.
Yep, on his FB page.
That was only last week. He was only suspended for last week, so he's okay to come.
It was terms of service violation.
Yeah, I like your hat.
Oh.
But yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it live. We got a big
all the way live
here with us this evening.
Yeah,
we're
packed
doing
house.
Big time business on a Friday night.
We've been playing jams all night. Nothing but the heat.
Show. So let's talk a little bit about what we got going on in the news. Music news. I'm going to create a graphic because we talk about some music news sometimes.
We should do a
First
graphic.
of all, I think we're running into a problem, and I'm not really helping the situation right now at this time.
Nope.
By saying this, I think our shows are getting too damn long. Some of them are.
That's what she said.
Some of them are like an hour and a half and shit.
I know, epics.
I don't ever mean for that to happen.
Diatribes.
A lot of times, those are the ones that when I'm like, I don't have nothing to say, I've not done any research, I don't know what I'm going to do, and then I look
freestyling.
It's
but sometimes it's a joyous occasion.
Sure.
You know?
It's fellowship, is what it is.
It is fellowship.
It's the best kind of fellowship.
It is.
So we'll try to tone it down.
Yep.
I'm going to try. We'll see what happens. And we got cameramans in the house tonight.
Big time special guest.
Helping us flipping the records this evening.
Doing big things. Doing the bump skip.
Hey, you know, we've had this.
We had a few cats on chat all night.
Yeah, I've not been on there at all. It's been the Bossman all night long.
Yep.
It's been holding that.
I just put my shirt back on.
Yeah, it was a mess over here. It looked like a baked bean warehouse with a bunch of clumsy workers.
Yo, you want me to tell you what's crazy, man?
What's that?
And I don't know if I said it a couple times ago when I was on the show. I can't remember.
You might have.
Not might have. But when we went to Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge, on the way there, we drove by the Bush's Baked Bean Factory.
Oh, yeah. We talked about that.
Isn't that crazy?
There was a guy on Facebook that said, got to get some of Voss beans. It's this old guy. I responded to one of their tweets or one of their Facebook posts, and it's become...
Yeah, I think it's dope when companies go back and forth with people on us.
Yeah, but there was like a Kickstarter set up to help whatever his name is get Voss beans. They want to help him get Voss beans. What the hell are we doing? See, this is why shows are an hour and a half long.
Because we just...
See, just like that. But no, you know, there's been a big vinyl boom here lately. A lot of places offering vinyl and record players and stuff like that. It's kind of a trendy, hip thing right now, and that's cool. But guess where the newest place to pick up records is?
Don't tell me. No.
Discount supermarket Aldi to sell vinyl records. I think I picked this up. I think our man Curtis posted this.
Whoa,
today.
that's bananas. I'll tell you what, though, man.
It says only for one day this month, though. It's a dip. It's kind of a dip in the pool. They're just tipping their toe in there.
I would swing by there. Are they offering for a decent price?
It said Aldi will trial selling an uninspiring selection of classic records by the Beatles, Elton John, Cat Stevens, the Rolling Stones, and the not-so-classic Katy Perry alongside this potential ruinous USB turn. Oh, they're talking shit about some turntable that's in there. So you can get these reissues in there. I guess it's only for one day or something.
Well, you know, like Urban Outfitters.
They're kind of testing it out, yeah.
Like Urban Outfitters sells wax. I mean, because I slide through Urban Outfitters all the time when I'm in different cities. And they always got, I mean, reissue wax for like hella bread, and I'm always like,
Yeah.
oh man, I want to pick up one because I'll see like Biggie or something, and there's always this hella bread. I'm like, what the fuck, Urban Outfitters?
Yeah, I don't like. I notice stuff is constantly rising, like a lot of the. But I'll give it a break if I get like a. If I not only get the album and it's a good quality album, pressing wise and quality wise, but you also get the digital download.
Yeah, that's a different deal.
I'm willing to pay a little more for that because now I've got something physical that I can play on the show, but I can throw it on my phone and jam it during the week.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like that. But still, I think stuff's steadily going up. I've noticed, but like the White Stripes, for instance, their shit stays around like 13, 14, 15 bucks. Most of their stuff, except for Icky Thump, which comes from Sony. We talked about that. But anyhow, that's
and
pretty
keeps
cool.
it cheap and keeps it affordable.
And you get a download card for even that much. And I really appreciate bands. I remember that shit when bands do that. Because they're kind of keeping us in mind, or maybe they're just stupid and they're not making any money. But anyhow, whatevs, bro. I'm just saying. Damn it! I went to the wrong thing.
What are you doing over here?
I'm messing up, man.
Fucking.
Okay, I got a new thing. I saw this just this morning. Our buddy Noel Gallagher from Oasis. I'm not the biggest Oasis fan. I'm not opposed to him. Good band. I'm not over the moon about him. But apparently he was Consequence of Sound. And you can go read the article for yourself. But he's talking about Tom York from Radiohead. And apparently he's not been a fan for a long time because they kind of.
I could see.
Yeah,
I could see it.
In an interview with Esquire, Gallagher was asked if he was aware of the hierarchy of UK bands. He responded, "I'm aware that Radiohead has never had a fucking bad review. I reckon if Tom York fucking shit into a light bulb and started blowing it like an empty beer bottle, it would probably get 9 out of 10 in fucking Mojo. I'm aware of that." That is awesome. And I love Radiohead and Tom York, but that's hilarious.
That's a straight shooter.
He also goes on to talk about how rock stars nowadays, and he goes on about trying to give Radiohead a chance, but he just can't get into that. He's like, we like party music. That's just, anyhow. But I love Radiohead. But he's talking about the
I've never been to
other bands like Arctic Monkeys, Alex Turner, Royal Blood. He's like, they've got these fucking skinny jeans and boots and all that eyeliner. I've got a cat that's more rock and roll than all of them put together. Pigeons. Rips their fucking heads off. What a crazy motherfucker, man. This is great. But he's talking about how no rock stars are like drug addicts anymore or anything. And he's talking shit about it. He's like, nobody's even like a good drug addict anymore.
Nah, they're doing fucking yoga.
Yeah. But, man, that's funny. I don't care who you are. That's funny. I just used a blue-collar comedy reference. You like that?
I did like that.
Yeah, that's a good. I got all this stuff on here I don't need. I'm looking all at it.
The goddamn open.
I don't even know.
Stupid.
I don't even know what that means right there.
You just put words on there?
I left myself a note that.
You don't even know what it means?
No, sir. Yeah, Steve's got a gig tonight,
Yeah.
so
He really talks about it.
he's not going to be coming over. But that's all right. I'm sure they ripped it up over there. Badass band, man.
Yeah, man. Let them
bring
bring
it.
the fucking heat, man. I'll tell you what. It doesn't matter if you guys haven't seen him, man. Send him money. He'll appreciate it.
CMAS. What does that mean? CMAS is a note I left myself. CMAS.
Man, I don't know.
I was going to do a bit about how we watched the CMAs. And we were way into it, and now I've completely ruined it. But we didn't talk about it before, so it wouldn't have been funny.
Nah, man, but I'll tell you what about the CMAs.
No, I don't want to hear anything about it.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
go ahead.
No, man, Justin Timberlake and his dude, man.
I heard about it.
Yeah, it was banging. It was banging.
I heard a lot of girls on Facebook talking about that today. I really did. That's not
I bet you did.
not even a thing. I
bet
really
you did. I bet you did, buddy.
I
bet you did.
I like Justin Timberlake.
I know.
He's cute.
He is cute.
I mean, you can't deny it.
No, he's a rough rider. But anyhow, man. So what you play, man? What's going on?
Yeah, let's get into some of that business.
Yeah. Let's not drag it out.
Yeah, we're trying to make it an hour and a half again. Remember? So,
come on now.
What we played. What we played. Busted out some stuff. A lot of records I hadn't played in quite a long time here.
I think we played some good jams tonight.
Some good jams. We mixed it up a little bit
Yep.
for sure. Steely Dan, Can't Buy a Thrill. Not busted this out in a while. 72 ABC.
Oh.
Can't go wrong with this.
No.
I've been addicted to these things on YouTube
No,
from the
you can't,
Premier
buddy.
Guitar YouTube channel called Rig Rundown, and we talked about it a couple weeks ago. Jay turned me on to it with doing the Eagles of Death Metal Rig Rundown, and then I looked. There's like hundreds of these Rig Rundowns, and they break down all these guitar players' rigs and stuff. And I watched one last night for Walter Becker, and I'm like, oh man, Steely Dan. We haven't played any Steely Dan in a while.
What? Play some Steely Dan. Ow! Hey, yo, Pook.
So I figured we got. I'm wearing a neckerchief. Where'd it go?
No, it's a head joint.
No, I put it on my
You
head.
got the Tupac.
I'm all the way live. He sang that, right? Is the guy still wearing Adidas?
Who, them Run DMCs?
No, the
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. I saw Run DMC at college. They came
you
to my
really?
college. Yeah, man, it was crazy. They came out and they got on the stage and they just like stood there, just looking.
I was their tour manager for the first part of the early '80s, but my dad made me quit because it was messing up with my homework.
Yeah, buddy. And then these dudes came out with their hats on pillows. And then as soon as they took the hats off the pillows and put the hats on the head, the fucking boom! And they fucking brought the heat.
On a college campus.
Yeah.
Cool. So I played a little Johnny Cash. I heard some on college radio yesterday, and
Yeah.
it really kind of opened me up. I'm going to open you up.
What college radio you listen
Columbia, Guilford College,
Yeah.
90.9, really great station.
Music station.
It's a community radio station, so any schmuck could go on there. It's always kind of been a backup, like if for some reason Grown Man Record Night was to just fall apart for whatever reason. I don't know, heroin, HIV, whatever. It
Yeah, probably the latter.
You got a ladder? Oh, I like talking about ladders.
Shoot some ladders.
Oh, blue. But it's a community radio station, so it's always been a backup, so I could just anybody can go there and just get a radio program. Anyhow, this is Columbia Star Series presents The Heart of Johnny Cash. It's a nice 2-disc compilation I picked up a long time ago, and I think it was like a thrift store deal.
Yeah, but it looks nice.
Quality. It's got all the bangers on it.
All the
for
bangers.
Sure. Not all of them. It's got a few. There's a few I'm missing. I need some more Johnny Cash because
You can't have enough Johnny Cash.
I'm a big fan, for sure. I mean, who the hell's not a Johnny Cash fan? Huh? Metal Theologian says CMA stands for Christ My Ass Smells. I'm pretty sure that's fairly appropriate.
You got that right.
Yeah. Then we busted out something that was a dig of the week from last week, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think I'm mistaken.
I don't think you're ever
No, I'm
mistaken,
not.
man.
The Brecker Brothers, which is this gatefold on this guy. Great fun, man. There was
The moonshine?
There was a couple of slow jams on this that I wasn't over the moon about necessarily, but still a great album, especially for $2. Anyhow, what do we got going on here?
Oh, man. Man. This is what we were sipping on all night. First, I'll show you the wax.
Hornman. Those are all Hornman.
And we've been sipping on a little of this. You can't even get this in the stores around here. A little
You got that in Tennessee.
Tennessee. Up at the old Smoky Shop up in Tennessee, man.
Oh, from their actual place.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And that's the only place they sell it. This flavor, some blackberry. We've been sipping on this a little bit, making it right.
Yeah, man.
It's getting moonshine weather.
It is getting. I was just actually mentioning to a legendary local reporter the other day about when it turns cold. I'm a big brown liquor guy. So it's time to start getting whiskey rather than vodka and stuff. I'll still get some vodka here and there, of course. If you know me, Papa. But summertime, I like tequila and vodka.
Did you know I've been meaning to tell you this for weeks. Did you know in Back to the Future, when they cut to that scene and it's in the...
I think I just saw this.
You sure?
Which part? Because I saw something about Pop-Off, and I was like, oh.
Yeah. The mom.
That's it. Yeah.
When they fast forward to the future.
Yeah, she's a drunkard.
And they're talking about that person didn't get paroled, and they throw the cake on the table.
That's at the beginning of the movie.
But it's like in the future, in the
Yeah.
past, where the fuck it is? Because it's like a movie about going
The present. That was in the present.
Is it really?
Yeah, that was 85 at the time.
Well, I mean, I'm saying it's different times.
But it's our past now.
Then, see what I'm saying?
But, whoa, man.
You see what I'm saying? But anyways, she drinks Pop-Off.
I did notice.
And I remember I saw it, and I was like, oh my god.
I want to make a GIF out of that. If you're like pouring it.
For the show.
We got to. Although this record's over. Hey, Rhinestone Cowboy.
The wax, bro.
I'm gonna step in front of the camera.
Do it.
Do it.
Ain't nobody stopping you. Hey, have you sipped this yet?
Yeah, I did.
You brought this to me the last time you guys came over.
Yeah, man.
Black Star.
It was a present, man. Because we're
This
into
is,
giving gifts.
This is fantastic stuff.
Fantastic stuff, man.
We listened to side 2 on the air tonight. I'd already listened to it off the air, but
I'm not even picking up and marketing it to you guys, man, because it's so high. If you can't see it from there, you're missing out. But I'll tell you what, it's one of those ones. Get a Mos Def album in your collection. Get a Black Sheep. Get a
Who's a Black
Tribe.
Sheep?
Who's a Black Sheep? Get a Tribe Called Quest in your collection. Even if you're a rock cat, even if you're a jazz cat, you know, do you good.
yeah, the older I get, the more selective I am about
Big time more
heavier
selective.
music, hip hop. Those two probably.
Yeah.
Are the ones I get real picky about.
You know what's crazy,
Gotta blow
man?
my socks off.
I don't know, man. Lately, it seems crazy, but I've been listening to a lot of like kind of reggae-esque type joints.
Yeah. Roots and whatnot.
Yeah, a lot of roots.
I feel like my mouth stained purple, like back when I used to drink Wild Irish Rose.
What do you think about that?
It's good stuff.
It is good stuff.
It's sweet. It's easy to drink.
It is easy to drink.
Like
Easy to throw up too.
it's easy to throw off. That's exactly right.
Yeah, it would be easy to throw up.
All right, hey, I pulled out a little Pink Floyd Relics. I've been thinking about this for the majority of this week. Oftentimes when you go back to the old work 20 on Monday and just life sucks ball ass, and then about Tuesday or Wednesday I start thinking about like,
Oh,
Pink
man,
Floyd,
yeah.
like Relics, and I get an album in my head and I on purpose won't go listen to it because I know I have it on vinyl and I'm going to play it Friday night on the show.
You do that.
And so when I
With that
walk
one
in the
right there.
door and I do that, pulled out a little Relics and
So you okay,
really
man?
glad I
Would you
did.
show this?
book bag. You show that guy off on the cameraman program. Look at the picture coming out of it.
Oh, what's going on?
Earthquake. Like we're on the San Andreas Fault. It's nobody's San Andreas fault.
Nobody's San Andrea's fault.
Pulled out a little Mothers of Invention. I've not pulled this out in a
In a hot minute?
while. Little overnight sensation.
Wow.
And I paid a little bit of money for this. One of my first bigger purchases of Mothers, and what a killer album, man.
Why? How much bread you drop on it?
Let's see. I still got the tag in there. I know a lot of people hate this when we do this.
What?
Talk about price and stuff, but I think it's cool.
I know.
That's what,
I know. People
that's
get,
what makes it even cooler when I find a great record for $1.
Yeah, people get butthurt about.
Oh, this was
stuff.
$7. LP has a couple of hairlines, but plays VG plus throughout. Some coverware, including a seam split on top of gatefold. I love leaving the little cards like this in my record, so I can harken back to the days of which I purchased it. Is that correct? To whom it of which concerned.
When which you once had purchased.
Whether the weather is good or whether the weather is bad. Great record.
Great record.
Oh, pulled out my score from last week. I pulled out a little Wind Hand. We listened to side C tonight.
That's a jam right there, man.
Man.
Here, let me show that mug off.
That
and this,
really,
and this got that cool vinyl,
Yeah,
right?
it does. It's just a good time all the way around.
Yeah, and they're from Richmond, right?
They're from Richmond, man.
Yeah, I spent some time in Richmond.
It's great, man. It's and I actually, I got the digital download that. I've been bumping that on my phone and
Phone bumping.
I have to say I'm a
Look at that. Look at that, folks.
yeah.
You don't see that every day.
They call it deep purple, although I don't see that as deep purple, but that's what they call that color.
Who calls it that color?
The band, the official release is deep purple. But
Where did you pick this joint up at?
Under D Records, right for it was on their 2-year anniversary sale. They've recently expanded this week.
Oh, you went to the other side?
I haven't, but I was there right before.
Borscht.
I think he did that on. I think he did that
Come
on
on.
Tuesday.
Jeez, Mike.
You ever wondered what it smelled like if a Cheeto had an abortion? That was it. It's not easy being cheesy.
Sorry, that was
Westbrook.
Pulling out a little Ornette Coleman, later Ornette Coleman, but funky,
Yeah, I like
baby.
this. I never heard this right here, and
Yeah.
I liked it. I liked
This
it.
is some killer stuff, and it wasn't that much. This was one. Can't remember where I picked this up. Oh, yeah, I do. It's at McKay's, but it's a dynamic record.
You're dynamic.
Yeah, man. What's the name of it?
Of human feeling.
Of Human Feeling.
It's got a nice
Yeah.
little
That was a dig of the week. I don't know,
little-
several weeks ago.
cool little cover. Look at the little dude on the back.
Yeah, man.
He's happy to be here. He's happy you're listening.
Of course he is. Oh, I want to press my lips against that Blackman's lips. I dug in the old hip hop 12-inch stack after
Yeah,
that.
you did.
So I was feeling a little funky fresh.
I was busting out some one arm push-ups.
So I pulled out a little 1984 jam, Dougie Fresh, in the original Human Beatbox 12-inch, and I jammed that mug. And we don't do that very often. I get in a little moods where I want to do that. But what a killer song!
Oh,
I
man.
love going back and hearing jams like that.
Yeah,
Being like, it's not just funny, and we're sitting around taking shots of liquor and stuff, and like, oh, that would be funny to hear that. But then you actually hear the song, and you're like, that's
Yeah.
all right.
We'll still have legs.
It's got a little get up and go.
Still have legs. Yo, on the chat earlier tonight, these cats on the chat were talking about your favorite Miles Davis record cover.
Oh, the cover, just on the
Yeah,
cover.
yeah,
alone.
yeah, just cover art alone.
Huh.
You know? And hold on, man. Let me pull some up.
Can I weigh in?
That's what I'm asking.
Okay. Hey, let's do. You wanted some tequila, cameraman?
yeah.
Get you a shot glass over here. I like your hat.
I'm gonna show you some, and you tell me
Okay.
what you think is dope. Cause
There's a bunch though.
Miles Davis had a lot. I think On the Corner is pretty dope. Like, I'm thinking of stuff that I would hang on my wall as art. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what I'm setting this as. Like,
Well,
what would
that
what,
makes it a little different.
you know, what would I hang on my wall as art?
If I say water based.
Off the damn grid for a minute.
Okay, I'm back. Somebody send me a message and tell us where we left off. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Look, this is what happens, man. When we're broadcasting from the GMRN
This is
broadcast Mechaplex.
I'm gonna sneeze.
Don't do it.
But that'll give us enough time to
Who knows, man? Man, let's just take the mic off. Let's walk off set.
no.
It's done. It's done.
Come back out like
It's done.
okay, people are saying how long?
What are they talking about?
We went off the air.
I'll tell you what, man. We get this pizza when we come over here from this place called Sir Pizza, and which is so crazy, it's right next door to another pizza joint called what?
Pizza Vino.
Pizza
It's
Vino.
also really good.
Hi, baby, boop.
Oh, Pizza Vino's good too?
I'm not having
Yeah.
pizza because they're next door to Sir Pizza. I don't even eat their pizza, but they got a lot of other stuff.
Oh, you go there for like the pasta
They
and
got
stuff.
pastas and
Wings,
Wings.
Yeah.
the hot chips.
Yeah, but this Sir Pizza is dope, and they cut it into like little squares
It's a
instead
square
of
pizza.
slices.
I think they call it Connecticut style.
Are you serious?
I'm dead fucking
oh,
serious.
square cut, man.
It's called your
Connecticut,
mom.
that's where they came from.
Square cut.
Yeah, I think it's called square cut. Connecticut style.
'Cause
They said
it
maybe
was-
2 to
it was
3 minutes.
specified.
2 to 3 minutes. Hey, thanks, guys. I
Thanks,
don't know
guys.
what we're talking about, but
Well, I just want to know so I bill you accordingly.
well, it's either half day or whole day rates.
Yeah,
All right, let's go into a dig of the week.
let's just do
Now,
it,
I
man.
have
This
to be-
show's the shit now.
I have to be honest. I was anticipating Steve Fever being here this evening.
I know to bring some wax. I know,
Um,
but if I would have known, I could have picked up some wax. But I didn't
No,
really
no,
know I was
but,
gonna come over.
it's just that
This is an experiment in mind formation.
that Consuelo.
Controlling
Woo, man!
mind and brain.
I was like, well, I bought a bunch of stuff last
Blackberry.
week, so I'm not gonna buy a lot this week.
Scramble.
Because Steve's going to come over, and I know he got some great stuff, and,
Yeah.
and Jay will probably have some stuff too. Jay's not here this evening. Don't know where the hell Jay is. And
Jay hasn't been over in a minute, has he?
no,
Or-
he's here last week.
Last week. He wasn't over here last time I was over here though. A couple weeks back.
But anyhow,
Anywho.
so it's a little light on the dig of the week, but that's all right because we've been making the shows too long anyhow.
Yep. It's about
So-
time you start sending us records.
No, now come on.
No, I'm just playing. But you can send us money. All the money you send us, I'll spend to help other people help me.
Yeah, that's a good policy, I say. All right, so let's talk about.
Let's talk about the top first. Let's go by size.
I found this at a. I know that a couple of these aren't records. Do it. It's my show.
Yeah,
Talk what
what are
about I
you
want to
gonna
talk. We want to talk about how much cream corn I can eat at a time, which is a whole. It's a whole lot, by the way.
You like family style restaurants?
No, I don't. No, I don't like going anywhere where I talk to people. But you know how much cream corn I can eat?
How much?
It's a lot. I mean, I don't want to get into it, but it's a lot. I pulled this out of a Goodwill today for a few dollars. An old PS2 game.
Oh.
But it's called Intellivision Lives. I never owned an Intellivision, but this has over 60 games of Intellivision games on it. I mean, all the hot shit from back in the day. I mean, all the good stuff. Let me just zip through Armor Battle, Astro Smash, B-17 Bomber, which is the one that had the voice module
Yeah.
thing going on. Backgammon, baseball.
Because you love playing backgammon on a video game.
You know who's a big backgammon player?
Yeah.
Local reporter legend, John.
Oh, get out of here.
Huge.
Big
Bomb
time?
Squad, bowling, boxing, buzz bombers, checkers, football, sea battle, shark, ski. I mean, it just goes on and on. But it's over 60 of the Intellivision games. Well, it's got a picture of the console in the front. That's just fantastic. I was really stoked to pick this up for just a few dollars.
Let me check that out.
Books, check them out.
Books.
I was also there was a day. Oh yeah, we were talking about Miles Davis covers. That's when we went off.
Oh, what was your favorite Miles Davis?
Water Babies, On, and the one where the naked black chick's in front of the horn. I can't remember what that's called.
Yeah, because my two would be On the Corner and then Cooking. But ESP, my friend in college, and I don't know if he's just talking shit, but he's usually right, so I don't know. He said that picture on ESP, which is dope, and he's like sitting in a chair with this kind of like really attractive chick right there, and he kind of has like a look, and that's like a real photo, and that's like in the moment when they were like breaking up, getting a divorce type shit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, but I don't know if he was just talking shit, but anyway.
But those are cool. And
A little context. is
for
what
me,
we're
in terms
doing.
of the music that's the most iconic, that means the most to me, is Kinda Blue. Probably,
Kinda Blue, yeah.
Is the
that's a banger. It's a classic.
it's not
Bitches
necessarily
Brew is
Yeah.
a banger.
Oh,
It's a
of
classic.
course.
I mean, Miles Davis had a lot of
Big
good.
Fun, that's right. That's the one I'm thinking of. The one with the horn and the naked chick.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good
I
one.
like that. All right. But I went into this place. I finished work one day, and I should have headed back to our hub and finished up. But instead, I was a little early, so I went to a local store that I knew sold video game stuff, as well as had a little record section. Now, they're notoriously they're notorious for having records that are too expensive. It's all used stuff, but like I always judge things by the Herb Albert. We've talked about that before. Sometimes there'll be $3, $4, $5, $6.
Yeah.
Well, there's $1 records all day long. Anyhow.
Yeah.
So I go through all the stack. There's some crazy kind of doomy, weird metal records in there that I was kind of interested in, but they were $10, $12, and I wasn't really prepared for something.
What do you
like
think? How do you think they're pricing these? Do you think they're
way
up
high.
online?
They're way high on everything. Yeah. Probably eBay. They're seeing what's on eBay and what sold at the most on eBay and kind of going by that. But this ain't eBay.
I mean, that's the end of the, that's the end of the rainbow.
That's why I'm in your local store, is to, throw you a bone, and also maybe not have to. I know I can. I don't know.
I'm gonna pay that much, man. I'm gonna get off the man.
Yeah, exactly.
The internet man.
But anyhow.
Put you local motherfuckers out of work.
So I go in this place and I look and I see this over on the NES shelf, and I was stoked to pick it up.
NES? I love some 8-bit.
With the sleeve. It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the NES. And
So excited.
I know I'm going to end up spending this weekend swearing at the level where you got to defuse the bombs underwater and there's the electric seaweed. I know that's going to happen, but whatever. But that was a cool pickup, and I was really stoked to pick that up.
Hell yeah.
But more importantly, I go through this entire stack, and I literally get to where there's like a couple of inches of records left. And I was already just about to just stop. Because sometimes I'm really paying attention, and then I'll through a few or whatever. I about did that, and then I saw this record, and I'm like, wait a minute. I remember this.
And this is something you want. You
Yeah,
just know it.
I thought it was like, oh, that sounds like, and I'm like, no, that is. And several weeks ago, I've asked some of you guys on the chat. We were talking about like desert rock and stoner rock music, Caius and the Queens of the Stone Age and stuff like that, Fu Manchu and all that jazz. And I asked some of the people if they've ever heard a band called Yawning Man. And surprisingly, I never slip one by you guys. You guys are way more knowledgeable about shit than I know about. Or especially if somebody's hip to a real specific genre.
I mean, what are you going to do?
We're no experts here. We just like to have a good time.
Yeah, man.
But I said, hey, you guys ever heard of Yawning Man? And it kind of nobody really knew about them. And I was like, oh, shit, I kind of got one on these. And if you don't know about Yawning Man, they're from Palm Desert, California. And they're the...
good shit.
They're the
first time I heard it.
They're the first... they're the first band to drag generators out into the desert and have these big generator parties out there. And this is where young men like Josh Homme and Brant Bjork and those guys from the Caius days first started experiencing music, and they thought these guys just hung the moon, basically. And we're talking the late 80s. They really didn't release any studio stuff till 2005. Brant Bjork said, this is a really cool quote. This also... Mario Lally and his cousin, Larry Lally. They're also from a band called Fatso Jetson, which is another legendary band from that area. Unlike like Queens of the Stone Age and Caius, the thick, sludgy riffs, these guys are not like that. These guys are real spacey, almost surfy at times, psychedelic. They said they would drag these generators out into the desert. And sometimes they would just sit there and kind of drink beer. There was a lot of psychedelics involved at the time. Sometimes they would grill out. And they start jamming. They would jam for hours while everybody's just like hanging out in the desert, just kind of getting their own thing on. And they said it was the best music they've ever heard in their life. Most of those people from that time. But I'll just read you a quick quote from Brant Bjork. Yawning Man was the sickest desert band of all time. You'd be up there in the desert, everybody just be hanging, partying. They'd show up in their van and just mellow, drag out their shit, set it up right about the time the sun was going down, set up the generators. Sometimes they'd just get up there and drink beers and barbecue. Sometimes it would just be a scene. Sometimes it'd be very intimate. It was very casual and loose. Everybody was like, when they're playing, everybody would just lounge around. They were kind of like a house band. It wasn't militant like Black Flag. It was very drugged, very stony, very mystical. Everyone's just tripping and they're just playing away for hours. Oh, they're the greatest band I've ever seen.
Whoa.
So, not a band. This is how I describe this. I would have been just as surprised flipping through the records and found a double-headed monkey dildo in the middle of the stack.
Can we listen to that later?
Than when I found this. And I'm like, oh my God, I've been looking for any of their shit. I never would have expected to find this. This is their 2010 Nomadic Pursuits, which I've actually not heard this. It's on Cobra Side Records. And if you check out the
So cool.
the vinyl, it's like a blue marble kind of deal going on. You guys can hold all this up if you want.
You do it, bro.
Pull the record out of the bag or raise your hand there.
But you got to show the cover too.
Yeah, well,
All right. No, I don't like that. I don't like the way that looks.
I don't touch your record.
I don't like the way that looks.
No, it's not gonna work. I just set the piece down.
Okay. Cameron's sitting the pizza down. Why are the cats squealing? What?
Yeah, the cat's are moving in. Oh, dude, it says your battery's pretty much dead.
Okay.
Who is the mom?
Can we put them back?
Well, how do you get to them? They're inside of the sofa.
Okay.
Don't mess with it.
She's carrying them?
Yeah, one by one, like all cripple neck.
Yo, I didn't see her. Oh, she just ran by.
Yeah,
She's got like 3 more to get. Watch her. She'll go back and forth carrying them.
Yo, I want to watch her carry one.
Somebody hand me the other battery. Or we can switch out batteries. There's one on the charger in the
Yo, it's crazy. Off camera, man.
living room.
Banana's got a cat in the house that had babies, and there's 7 kittens, and so the cat's carrying the kittens off camera. And this is Bananas, dude.
She should be doing this on camera at least. She's
I
taking
know.
them from a room over here and moving them into the living room.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
I don't like this.
I mean. Oh, I just saw it. I just saw it too.
Cat came by with a cat in her mouth.
The cat came by carrying like a cat like this. Like if this was a cat.
crawled all over the floor.
Dude, oh, come on.
Oh, hell no.
All right.
You still need to put it back.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, we're going to take a quick break.
And then we're going to come back for chip chat, so to speak, and we're going to blow your fucking mind.
Yeah, we are. So stay tuned here on Grown Man Record Night.
Woo!
We'll be right bark.
Say howdy to fresh food at Roy Rogers.
Say howdy to our burgers, a thick and juicy size. Howdy to our roast beef, it's sliced before your eyes. Say howdy to our chicken, and howdy to our slaw. Say howdy to our double R, it's not against the law.
At Roy Rogers, you never see frozen hamburgers, tired old chicken, or dry roast beef. We make it fresh, and that makes it delicious.
Say howdy to fresh food at Roy Rogers.
Panasonic introduces our smallest, lightest VHS video recorder. When linked to this Panasonic video camera, this system responds as quickly as the action unfolds, focusing automatically, adjusting to changing light instantly. It even works in low light. And with a special Panasonic tape, it records 8 hours of TV. 8 hours. Panasonic Omnivision. No other portable VHS system does more.
It's amazing what Panasonic did to Regivision.
Omnivision.
Yo, folks, listen up. I want to make sure you understand one thing. Water and electricity don't mix. Now, we had a lot of laughs tonight, but there's nothing funny about electrical appliances in the bathtub. It's very dangerous, and you can get hurt badly. All that under safety tips from the old Alfer. And speaking of tips, that'll be $5.
Coming.
Amazing Blue Star Ointment stops itching fast. Athlete's foot, jock itch, psoriasis, ringworm, scalp itch, stops corn and callus growth fast. Winter itch, dry cracked feet. The original. Ask for it. Amazing Blue Star Ointment.
All right, we're back, folks.
Come back with the heat.
So we take a little break. We got to pay the bills.
Yeah, we did.
You got to
Yeah,
have
we did.
skills to pay the bills. Let's talk about a little soda speak now.
Let's
We had a little soda in here chilling while we was doing this record album program in here. And what can you tell us about this soda, Boss Man?
Well, because we want to feed the pumpkin spice juggernaut.
Yeah, okay.
You know?
Where'd this come from? I don't remember seeing this.
I don't think I bought this for you.
No?
We didn't buy this, or it came from. I think it must have came from Stevie Fever.
Okay.
It's called Pumpkin Spice Tonic. Delicious taste, distinctive flavor.
That's what I like.
This unique and pleasant elixir combines flavor notes from pumpkin spice and cream to create a satisfactory, delicious beverage known to be a word I can't even say for all types of thirst. This tonic is best enjoyed while chilled.
Oh, well, we chilled it.
Yo, and we're pretty fucking chill.
While I'm standing up here, I'll hold that guy up.
You do it, man.
Is it? Can we pop top it?
Pop
I'm
top
just
it.
guessing. That thing ain't even sticking out. Does that look about right?
Twist it a little bit. Yeah, lower. Yeah. Move around a little bit.
Yeah. So where's this out of?
I don't even know, man. Let's see. Where do you think it's out of?
Amazon.com.
You fucking. Man, I don't even know how to say that word, dude. There's 2 words on this I can't say.
Okay.
Right there.
Oh. Mukateo, Washington. Mucatillo, EO. Okay. Let's give it a shot. Hopefully you don't have to. Oh, you need an opener?
No.
Come on. Am I just being wussified?
Do it.
Okay, I'm being wussified. All right, you can horse it.
Yo, she didn't leave any cats back there, did she?
I don't enjoy any of this. What's that tasting like?
You know what? It's really not that bad.
So the idea is like, would you say it's a lighter pumpkin flavor? Spice tonic.
I would say
the tonic kind of makes me think it's going to be a little lighter, like a 7-Up.
Well, it is a little lighter, but it's don't worry. My sores. I'm not in a breakout right now. I don't have the breakout. Taste it, Pook.
That's good.
Yeah.
Wow, that's real good.
I don't usually jump on the pumpkin spice bandwagon.
That's a pumpkin pie in a bottle right there.
Yeah, it is. Pumpkin pie in a bottle.
I've never had a pumpkin soda. I've had a lot of the pumpkin beers. That is really good. It's better
Oh,
than
you had
all
pumpkin
That's
beer?
amazing.
I swamped it.
You had pumpkin beer, man? It was good?
Oh, yeah. I've had that quite a bit. Some of them are good. Some of them are bad. That's good.
Yo, man. Mmm.
Are you going to a chip chat?
Man, I'm just hitting it overdrive, bro. I want to check out these cats. These kittens, man.
Oh, yeah.
Wasting time on air on this bullshit. I want to see the kittens. I hear them squawking over there.
I don't like that.
I know. I wouldn't like that either. All right, man.
Reminds me of raiding a middle school locker room.
These right here, man, 99-cent special. Booyaka.
Oh, we like that, too.
It's Engine Company 51 Hot Ripple.
Oh, Ripple, like Sanford and Son.
Yeah. Is it hot in her? It starts out. Getting ready to feel the heat of Engine Company 51. While others fight to extinguish the blaze, we crank it up a notch. Packed with the same intensity as those who rush into the burning buildings, our hot ripple chips are sure to spark a flame with smoke eaters everywhere.
Okay. Now, I'm intrigued. I have to say, I'm intrigued.
I'm intrigued too, man. This is coming out of the Barrel Old Snacks Company. In
Minnesota.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Kind of guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but you've been doing this for 2 years.
Triggered that.
You've been doing this for 2 years.
I mean, you got to keep your chip game sharp. I said it in the very first episode. You got to keep your chip game sharp.
Not on the front end. Maybe on the back end.
Quality chip build.
It's a ripple.
Sure.
It's a ripple.
The
Yeah.
way the chip is put together.
It's a little hot.
It's thick.
Hey, wait. Oh, the cat just went by with one. Hey, wait. Would you show the bag in the picture?
A chip bag.
A
Well,
chip.
yeah, those are nice and tangy hot. but a quality chip build.
It's a little hot for me.
It's a little bit hot on that tangy end. If it would be a little deeper, it would be better.
It's on the side of my tongue hot instead of the middle of my tongue.
I'm gonna make my mouth burn real bad.
Bananas.
Okay. Hey, thanks everybody for joining us for Grown Man Record Night. We got a big studio on us tonight. We got Cameron back in the house. Got the boss man on the set. Woo! Having a big old time, and we hope you did too.
We hope you
Be sure
did.
to check us out on our Facebook page, where I talk about all kinds of ridiculous business during the week. And then you can also talk to us
If you
on
need
our,
to like it, you just gotta go to it.
you got to finger up it, and then go on to the YouTube and do the same. And
Go over to
subscribe,
YouTube.
like our videos, and subscribe.
Subscribe to that
comment,
joint.
participate.
Yeah, man.
hell,
Let your voice be heard.
That's what I'm saying. So we appreciate it for everybody in the studio audience and the
These are
boss
hot.
man and Mikey Bananas. We'll catch you next week with a brand new episode live here on Grown Man Record Night. We'll see you next time, folks.